So I am about to do one of those deprivation tank things. And I'm really kind of interested in it because I like that idea of just cut out all of the senses, get alone with the Lord, see what happens. So we'll see what goes on. First time I've ever done it. And it ought to be interesting. I'll give you a snapshot afterwards, but I am going into it with I need some time just by myself, floating in space, getting mystical. We'll see what happens though. So I'll let you know what goes on afterwards. All right. Very interesting experience. I've done stuff with meditation and that kind of thing before, so it wasn't anything that was completely unexpected in terms of what to expect. I think what was cool was there was no distractions in terms of noise or lights or anything of that sort. And I feel like I came to some conclusions on stuff. You know, and your mind battles, your mind goes back and forth and you get distracted and that kind of thing. But I think one of the big things that I was figuring out is like, be okay just being, you know. I'm a very think about things guy. And what I was realizing is like, I can't think my way into this. I've got to just allow myself into it. And I know that's hard to explain, but dude, it went down to, I'm thankful for my heartbeat, because I was like, I noticed in myself what I was doing was, I gotta control my heartbeat, and if I can get my heartbeat down lower, then I'm doing good and I'm being healthy and I'm meditating correctly. And it's like, dude, just be thankful for the heartbeat. How about that? And that was something that was really useful in that is like, I need to just be thankful to the Lord for what I have. And how many things I put on myself, and we all do it, put on ourselves of, I have to be this, I have to be that, I need to do this, I need to do that. And the question at the bottom of it is, who told you you had to? And even if somebody told you you had to, are they right? And what does it do for you? If I try to control my heartbeat, what does it do for me at the end of the day? I end up not liking where my heartbeat is, so then I try to put my hand around it and try and control it. Well, that's not gratitude. That's not a state of being. And I know that sounds very Eastern mysticism, but let's be real. We try to think ourselves into faith all the time, and the problem is faith is not the thinking realm. Spirit is not the thinking realm. And I think there's a lot of lessons we as Christians can learn in how to just be with the Lord, as opposed to intellectually reasoning ourselves into faith with the Lord and expecting that to do us justice. So overall, I think it was great. I'd love to do it again. Have one at my house. Heck yeah. Yeah, if I ever make enough money, sure, why not? But I think it's a very cool experience. It takes a little bit for you to just settle in and get used to it. If you've never just sat for an hour, you're probably going to have a tough time just shutting things down. If you have an interest in doing it, I would say do it, but you might want to just practice meditating a little bit. That at least helps you figure out, hey, what does it mean to just be for a little bit? So that's my review. That's my day. Gonna go home, be with the wife, the kids, get work done. But I'm going to try and carry this perspective through the day. Try to look at everything around me and that I'm doing with a totally different heart. So, all right, guys, I'll talk to you later.